Hey friends, at Secret-Based Design we've got a new app called Visual Synth. If you've used synthesizers before, you know how Midi can control sound. It's the same idea here, except we're going to use Midi to control video. Let me show you how the app works. First off, we're going to import a video into the app. I'm going to pull in an old Popeye cartoon, and we can scan through this Popeye cartoon with a slider bar at the top. And there's play, pause, and all the controls you might expect. What's different is we can also set cue points in the video. So I'm going to set a cue point here to MIDI note 60, which is C on the keyboard. We can get another cue point, that's D sharp, then E and F. So different spots on the keyboard will trigger different points in the video. And we'll be able to jump back and forth anytime we want to by sending either a MIDI signal or tapping here on the menu list. Let's pull up a MIDI app here. This is the app Sidecar MIDI controller, and it's going to send MIDI signals to the Visual Synth app. I've got the pad set up to send MIDI notes, so I can cue to different points in the video. And we can also do things like change rotation, scaling. These are MIDI CC values, so if you've got a MIDI controller with a knob, you can use that to adjust the video. Next up, let's use a MIDI looper app. I'm going to pull up Infinite Looper, which will send MIDI signals to Visual Synth. And we're going to shift this to split screen mode so it's a little bit easier to see. Infinite Looper can toggle on and off individual loops. So I've got a loop set up that's going to send MIDI note C, C sharp, D, D sharp into Visual Synth, and it's going to be timed to other things going on. And so we've got Infinite Looper selecting different frames of the video. We'll toggle on a second loop here in a second, and we're going to control rotation at the same time. If you're an experienced MIDI user who's worked with synthesizers in the past, or if you're just a newbie to this, it should be fairly easy to set up and give you control over video playback using MIDI controllers and apps that will send MIDI signals over Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or cables. The app from Secret-Based Design is available now in the iTunes Store.